Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to Marshfield Chaparrals baseball on Zaleski Sports, the sports leader in Central Wisconsin online sports broadcasting. My name is Joe Anderson. I'll be bringing you tonight's play-by-play, joined by producer Vinny Villarreal. We hope you enjoy our broadcast tonight. Let's look at the defense for Marshfield. The catchers, Jake Earl, Luke Wirtz at first, Jason Kurth at second, Isaiah Byrell is the third baseman, Will Lee at short, Riley Bushak in left field, Nathan Kromenacher in center, and Garrett Huber in right. And pitching tonight is Caleb Kromenacher. Big Dairyland League game tonight. The head coach for Marshfield is Luke Wirtz, and we are at Jack Hackman Field in beautiful Marshfield, Wisconsin. 85 degrees here. Humidity is still pretty sticky yet. It's Scotty's Pizza and Chicken night here at the ballpark. We're looking forward to a exciting game here in Marshfield featuring the Chaps and the Riverhawks. Chaparrals in their blue jerseys tonight with the red lettering and the dark numbers and the dark caps. And the Riverhawks will be in the navy blue jerseys with the old-style numbers in white and lettering as well. This is the third game here at Jack Hackman today. I had the privilege of doing play-by-play for the Legion game that was at 4 o'clock. And the Marshfield Legion post 54 with a big win over Eau Claire. So congratulations to them. Our last game of the night is this one that you're going to be watching. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to talk to you about Fleet Farm. Join Fleet Farm Rewards. Earn points to save even more on things you already buy at Fleet Farm. It's free to sign up. Plus, there's no credit card required. Start earning points today with Fleet Rewards. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Riverhawks will be leading off the game, and it'll be shortstop number 2, Alex Osnes. Where's number 2? Bats from the left side, facing the right-handed Caleb Kromenacher. The pitch. Ball 1. Fouled off for strike 1. Ball on the strike here, just underway from Jack Hackman Field. And the pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-1 to Osnes. Osnes, excuse me. By a Kromenacher from the stretch here. Strike 2. 2-2. And the pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Sun's starting to creep out of the ballpark. Shadows from home plate to about the front of the pitcher's mound. Swung on, fouled back. Count remains full, 3-2. .320 down the lines. 385 to dead center. Power alley's at 367. Here at Jack Hackman, the pitch. Strike 3 called.
Third baseman, number 9, Zach Pearson.
So Zach Pearson steps in for the Red Hawks, the third baseman, number 9. Riverhawks, yeah. No, Riverhawks. No. Ball 1 to Pearson. Riverhawks from Wausau. The pitch swung on. Kromanacher and Huber. It's going to be Huber makes the catch for out number 2. 2 away here in the top of the first as the center fielder Peyton Nelson steps into the batter's box for the River Hawks. And the pitch off speed, called a strike. Nice changeup by Caleb Kromanacher. And the pitch. Swung on, hit to the hole and short. It's going to get through for a base hit. John Roberts will now step in the batter's box for the Riverhawks. He's the first baseman. He sports number 55. They have some pretty unusual numbers here for Wausau. Peyton Nelson at first, the pitch in the dirt for ball 1. So Kromanacher behind in the count 1-0. Throw back to first. Nelson back safe. Luke Wirtz, the first baseman for the Shaps. And the pitch to Roberts. High and away, ball 2. Two outs. Peyton Nelson at first. John Roberts at the plate. Top of the first. Swung on, fouled back, out of play over the screen. 2-1 the count. Kromanacher gets the sign from Earl, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Count even at 2-2. And the pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Second time Caleb Kromanacher has gone full count to the batters. The pause and the pitch. Fouled back, out of play again, over the screen. Roberts still hanging. Kromanacher gets set and delivers. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Doesn't need to throw it because it was the third out. 1 left on and 1 hit here in the first inning and no runs scored. So after a half an inning of play, it is Wausau 0, Marshfield coming to bat. Back after this.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Get a jump start on college or speed up your degree with a transferable class from Mid-State Technical College this summer. There are 130 classes to choose from, online or in person, taught by instructors who are experts in their field. Get info on the Mid-State Technical College summer classes at mstc.edu.
Keep moving ahead with the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Center through July 2nd. Up to $150 in rebates on Goodyear tires with a Goodyear credit card subject to credit approval. The summer tire event at Sherrill Tire. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Marshfield Chaparrals baseball. We head to the bottom of the first. Let's look at the defense quickly for the Wausau Riverhawks. The catcher is Nick Stubbe. First baseman, John Roberts. Thomas Brown manning second. The third baseman is Zach Pearson. At shortstop, Alex Osnes. Seth Wage in left. Peyton Nelson in right. In center, Mike Dasher in right. And pitching for the Riverhawks is John Hienerfuss. And he will face the leadoff hitter for Marshfield, Nathan Kromenacher, the center fielder. Sporting Robin Yates number 19. Chaps in their blue jerseys tonight with the red script and trim in the front and the dark blue, navy blue numbers on the back. And the pitch from Hienerfuss is ball one. No runs in the top of the first. It's beginning the bottom here from Marshfield, Jack Hackman Field. Foul back. Still makes you flinch. I mean, I'm a good 40 feet away from there, and I know I've got a screen, but when you see the ball come flying back towards you, you kind of blink. Swing and a miss, strike two. 1-2 the count to Kromenacher. And the pitch. Popped up. Out of play, left field side. 1-2. Hienerfuss pitch. Swung on, driven right up the middle for a base hit. So Kromenacher at first brings up Luke Wirtz, the first baseman. Hienerfuss from the stretch will check Kromenacher. Ball one. Believe I'm saying that right. Hienerfuss delivers a strike. Count even at 1. Stopped by last night for the big fireworks show out at the fairgrounds on the way back from the farm last night. Nice fireworks show. Swung on. First base side out of play. Luke Wirtz now 1-2. Had a nice time down at the farm. Still got things I got to fix. My grandfather said there's always something to do on a farm, always something to fix. I got a lot to fix. Hienerfuss checks the runner and delivers. High, ball 2. Count even. Nathan Kromenacher with a single at first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. The pitch to Wirtz. Swung on. Fouls it off the first base side out of play. Caleb Kromenacher on deck for the Chaps. The pitch. Low and away. Full count, 3-2. And the pitch from Hainfus. Chopper Wirtz to Brown, and it handcuffed him. And Wirtz is gonna. They're gonna give him a base hit. Thomas Brown kind of got caught in the half. That half, where do you get it?
Number 19, Caleb Kromenacher.
So Caleb Kromenacher will step to the plate with nobody out and runners at the corners. Wirtz at first. Nathan Kromenacher at third. Just took a kind of a wonky hop, and Thomas Brown would have just ate him up. In the pitch, swung on, foul out of play, third base side. Caleb Kromenacher looking to help his cause. Base hit will score at least one run. In the pitch, takes a strike. He's in the hole 0-2. Number 3 batter for the Shaps. Heenerfuss gets the sign and delivers. Kromenacher is going to hit it in foul territory in the left. Wage smart, let it drop. Saw that play in the Legion game where the Eau Claire player made a play in foul territory with a runner at third. He made the catch, but gave up a run. It's one of those you're better off just letting it drop. The pitch, swung on, right up the middle. No, it's going to be tracked down. Who's got it? Infield hit. Infield hit. No.
Second baseman, number 22, Jason Kerr.
So a run in now for the Shaps. They lead 1-0. So you got runners at first and second with nobody out. And the second baseman for Marshfield in the box. And he chops it. And it's going to go out of play on the first base side. 0-1 to Kurth. One run is in. Luke Wirtz at second. Caleb Kromenacher at first. Jason Kurth at the dish. And he slaps it to Brown. Brown scoops it. Makes the play. And they get a one out. But the advanced runners move up 90 feet.
Riley Bushak.
Seems like every ball is finding Thomas Brown in here in the first inning. Riley Bushak, the left fielder, comes to bat for Marshfield. Lefty. And the pitch. Swung on. Third base side foul. 1-0 here in the bottom of the first, one away. Runners at second and third. John Heenerfuss on the mound for Wausau. He delivers. And it's high and away for ball one. Count even to Bushak. The pitch. Swung on. Over the shortstop. No, he makes the play. Good play by Alex Osnes. Nobody advances.
Shortstop.
2 out now for Will Lee. That was a good play for Alex Osnes. Luke Wirtz still at third. Caleb Kromenacher at second. 2 away. And Will Lee, the shortstop, is the batter. Heenerfuss from the stretch, the pitch. Ball 1. Two away here in the bottom of the first, the pitch. Strike. Count even, ball on the strike. Inside, ball 2. Not much wind blowing here now. A couple of hours ago, there was a nice breeze from left to right. Or right to left on your screen. Flag is very still. Strike. Count even at 2. Heenerfuss delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Marshfield scratches a run over here in the bottom of the first. They strand 2 on 2 hits, 3 hits. And it's 1-0 Shaps. Back after this.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right. Free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
We're back here at Jack Hackman Field, Chaparral's baseball. Shaps get us run in the bottom of the first. They lead 1-0 as we head to the top of the second. The number 5 hitter, Mike Dasher, leading off for the River Hawks. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken Night tonight is the they're giving away.
For the Riverhawks in the top of the second inning, leading it off will be right fielder number 7, Mike Dasher.
So the right fielder, Mike Dasher, steps up to the dish. Ball 1 to Dasher.
Yeah, he's complaining because he can't do more games.
Yeah. That's not true.
He won't let me.
The pitch. Strike. Count even, ball on the strike. Top of the second as Wausau is at bat. Change up a little high. Ball's low, 2-1. Make that 3-1. Got to give a shout out to my friends up in Abbotsford who are tuning in tonight. Al and Nancy Pren, thanks for tuning in and watching. 3-1 count to Mike Dasher. The pitch. Strike. Full count, 3-2. The pitch. Swung on. Fouled back. Nice night to be at the ballpark. Shadows starting to kind of creep in on the infield. Now there's a little bit of light sneaking in on home plate. The pitch. High, ball 4. So Mike Dasher draws a walk here in the top of the second. Seth Wage, the left fielder, his first at bat here in the top of the second. Caleb Kromenacher on the bump for Marshfield. Pitches from the stretch at all times, and he delivers. Strike. Wrapping up the July 4th weekend here. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Everybody's got to go back to work tomorrow. I'll be up at about 6:30, 7 o'clock and be mowing the greens in the Loyal School District Golf Course. The pitch. Off speed, high. 1-2. Ball nearly got away from Caleb Kromenacher. And the pitch. High. Ball 2. 2-2 the Wage. Only one base runner for the Red Hawks in the first inning. And high for ball 3. Jake Earl had a little bit of trouble squeezing that off-speed pitch. From the stretch, Kromenacher. Strike 3 called. One away here in the top of the second. The catcher, Nick Stubbe, comes to bat for Wausau. His first at bat on the night.
Top of the 6th, Mets 1, Brewers 1.
Sitting behind the scorers and the PA people and WDLB, kind of looking through some shoulders here. Strike. Kromenacher ahead, 0-1. Caleb Kromenacher, the pitch. Curveball dropped right in the bucket for strike 2. That's a nasty curveball. Here he comes with the throw. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So after a leadoff walk, he has struck out the last 2 batters. So Hienfuss, the pitcher, steps up to bat for the Red Hawks. Two away here in the top of the second. Starts him off with a ball. Hienfuss, the number 8 hitter in the lineup for Coach Brandon Robert. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Al and Nancy Pren's daughter, Melissa Schultz, said she was heading over to the ballpark tonight, too. I think I see her down the first baseline. That ball foul down the first baseline. One and 2 to count to Hienfuss. And the pitch. Swung on, hit the center field. Kromanacher Nathan makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left on. No hits.
Top of the second, no runs, no hits, no errors.
No errors, no runs, no hits after an inning and a half. It is Marshfield 1 and Wausau 0. Back after this.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Friends, I'd like to talk to you about Draxler Transport. Draxler has flatbed driving opportunities that pay you a 5 cents per mile premium over van. At Draxler Transport, drivers are always home for their requested time off. Draxler Transport is a family-oriented company that treats you like family. Visit DraxlerTransport.com to apply today. Chaparrals head to the bottom of the second, leading 1-0. Heenfuss on the mound for the Red Hawks, coached by Brandon Robert. And Garrett Hubert, the right fielder, leads off for Marshfield, the right fielder. Number 7 in the batting order. It sports the number 7 on his uniform. Inside for ball 1. Yes, friends, if you're watching tonight, you're friends with me on Facebook, send me a holler and I'll give you a shout out. 2-0 the count to Huber. Dairyland League game here tonight. And the pitch. Ball 3, inside. 3-0 to Garrett Huber. And the pitch. Ball 4. 4 straight pitches, draws a walk. So Jake Earl, the number 8 hitter, will come to bat. He's the catcher. Had a chance to do several Shaps games. Worked a couple with Jason Zaleski, the chief. Meant with all respect. Heenfuss delivers. Ball 1. Heenfuss struggling now here in the bottom of the second. Struggling to find that strike zone. It's from the stretch. He delivers. There, he gets a strike. Count even at 1. Checks the runner. And the pitch. Strike 2. 1-2 the count to Jake Earl. High and inside. Nick Stubbe keeping Garrett Huber honest at first. Huber at first for Marshfield. And he'll step out. Earl's going to reset. And the pitch. Swung on, chopper up the middle. 1, 2, double play. Osnes to Brown to Roberts for the double play.
2 outs to batter. Third baseman, number 2, Isaiah Byro.
So the base is empty now with 2 away. As Jake Earl bounced into the double play, Osnes to Brown to Roberts. Third baseman Isaiah Byro takes a strike. Here in the bottom of the second from Jack Hackman Field. High. Count even at 1. There's a strike. Nice curveball. Fly roll now down on the count, 1 and 2. And the pitch swung on right up to Heenfus. Kind of muffs it, grabs it, throws it to Roberts for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. Here in the bottom of the second, it remains Marshfield 1, Wausau 0. Back after this.
Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back to Jack Hackman Field. This is Joe Anderson bringing play-by-play to you, joined by the producer extraordinaire, Vinny Villarreal. He is good. We see Marshfield leading 1-0 as we head to the top of the third. Wausau with only 2 base runners, a single and a walk. Caleb Kromenacher on the bump for the Shaps tonight. Struck out 2 of the 3 batters he faced in the second inning. He's got 4 on the game so far. So Thomas Brown, the number 9 hitter and second baseman, leading off the top of the third for the River Hawks. From the left-hand side of the batter's box. First pitch is high for ball 1. Kromenacher's pitch held up, 2-0. So the number 9 hitter for Wausau at the dish right now. Strike 1. Outside corner. Shadows starting to fill in the infield. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Shadows coming up on second base. Still light from about the lip, the outside lip of the infield into the outfield. Right field is dark. From the sunlight, that is. And the pitch, strike 3 looking. Holy moly. I know Brown didn't like it, but from up here it looked pretty good. It's the one fellow that was from the commercial for Snickers. That we were talking about this the other day when he was working so hard in the end zone, and the player comes over and he says, "Hey, that looks great, but who are the chefs?" It was Kansas City Chiefs. Great googly moogly. Top of the order, Alex Osnes takes ball 1. Great googly moogly. Swing and a miss. Count even at 1. One away here in the top of the third. And leadoff hitter Alex Osnes, strikeout victim looking in the first. Caleb Kromenacher gets the sign, delivers, outside for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Swing and foul down the third baseline. Count even at 2. 2-2. Kromenacher sets himself and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 strikeouts here in the third inning. Brings up Zach Pearson. Flew out to Garrett Huber in the first. Pearson takes ball 1. The pitch. Right down Main Street for strike 1. Ball 2. Two and 1. Pearson swings, hits it to left field. Nathan Kromenacher makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down for the for Wausau. 2.5 complete. Still 1-0. Marshfield. Back after this.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Hey, and I think we got our Knocker Ball Challenge coming up soon. So we got our contestants ready for our Rose Bowl Ladies Knocker Ball Challenge coming up in probably the 4th to the 5th inning.
Marshfield coming to bat here in the bottom of the third, leading 1-0.
For the Chaparrals in the bottom of the third inning, top of the order, center fielder.
Leadoff hitter Nathan Kromenacher will lead off the third. Single in the first and scored the game's only run so far. Number 19. John Heinfuss's pitch is popped up. It's going to stay in play. Nope. Good effort by Nick Stubbe. Ran out of real estate. Just enough humidity to kind of make everything sticky yet. Especially when you rest your arm on your scorebook. Kromenacher with a bunt down the third baseline. It's muffed. Zach Pearson couldn't stick a fork in it. And the official scorer is giving it an error.
First baseman number 5, Luke Wirtz.
That'll bring up Luke Wirtz, the first baseman. Got a full count single. Strike one. Count even, the ball and the strike. Luke Wirtz, also the manager for the Shaps. Heenfuss from the stretch. Throws over to Roberts. Kromenacher back in time. Swung on. Osnes gloves it. Throws to second. So Wirtz will get the first on the fielder's choice.
Pitcher number 18.
As Nathan Kromenacher is thrown out at second. Caleb Kromenacher with a single and an RBI in the first inning. Heenfuss keeps an eye on Wirtz first. And the pitch. Swung on, hit to Dasher in right field, but it's going to be way out of play. John Roberts and Mike Dasher gave chase, but it was well past the fences. Foul. 0-1 the count. Swung on. In the hole between first and second. Wirtz will get the second. Caleb Kromenacher to first.
Second baseman, number 22.
So Jason Kurth grounded out in the first inning. 1 away here in the bottom of the third. Infield fly rule in effect. Strike one called. Heenfuss, the pitcher, delivers. Swung on, hit in the hole again. To right field. Mike Dasher finally grabs it. And now we got bases full with one out.
Left fielder, number 8, Riley Bushak.
Bushak, the left fielder, comes to bat for Marshfield. Popped up to the shortstop in the first inning. Base hit's going to score at least one, maybe two. Heenfuss will come from the windup. Chopper, it's going to go to Pearson. No, they're going to say it's foul. Fouled it off his leg. So Riley Bushak in the hole, 0-1. Heenfuss from the windup. Swung on. Base hit's going to drop in the center field. Yes, it does. 1 run will score. So an RBI for Riley Bushak on the single.
Number 9, Will Lee.
Base is still loaded with 1 out. As Will Lee steps up, strikeout victim in the first inning. Strike 1 called. It's now 2-0 Marshfield. Here in the bottom of the third. 1 away. Bases loaded. The pitch. That's a strike 2. So Will Lee's in the hole, 0-2. John Heenfuss, the pitcher for Wausau. And that ball slapped foul. Dasher gives chase. He will not get it. Again, one of those situations, if it's foul, let it drop. So if you catch it, you know a run's going to score. And the runner from second will most likely advance. The pitch to Lee. Swung on, chopper. Heenfuss will grab it. No, he won't. Yes, he will. Gets the out, but gives up the run. So Will Lee with an RBI as he grounds out pitcher to first baseman. As Heenfuss got it over to Roberts.
Right fielder, number 7.
2 runs here in the third inning for Marshfield. They now lead 3-0. So 2 away here in the bottom of the third is Garrett Huber, the right fielder, in the box. In the hole, 0-2. Kurth at third, Bushak at second. Ground ball, going to find that hole again in the right side. Another run is in. And called out at home. So 2 runs in. A close play at home as Riley Bushak is thrown out at the plate. So they score 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 left on. 3 innings complete. It is Marshfield 4, Wausau 0. We'll be right back.
Roof Tech LLC specializes in commercial roof coatings and spray foam. Roof Tech also services the entire state of Wisconsin. That's right, from La Crosse to Milwaukee, Eau Claire to Green Bay, Superior, Marshfield, Kenosha, Madison, Sheboygan, and everywhere in between. Roof Tech uses superior systems that can fully restore just about any roof in Wisconsin. Roof Tech is offering modern solutions for your roof's data dilemmas. See Roof Tech online at rooftechllc.com or Roof Tech LLC on Facebook. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chile, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for me to talk to you about Spectrum Benefit. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Awards and More is your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards and More is also the proud sponsor of the Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Visit Awards and More on Facebook to begin your next trophy order. Welcome back to Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield Chaparrals Baseball on Zaleski Sports, the leader in online sports broadcasting in central Wisconsin. Joe Anderson joined by Vinny Villarreal, my producer tonight. Marshfield leading 4-0 as we head to the top of the fourth. And Peyton Nelson, the center fielder, will lead off for Wausau. Two strikeouts and a flyout in the third inning for Wausau. They've only had 2 base runners. Caleb Kromenacher, strikeouts on the night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. Leads off with a strike. And the pitch. Nice curveball called for strike 2. Oh, 2 to Peyton Nelson. And swing and a miss for strike 3. Caleb Kromenacher, strikeout king here tonight. John Roberts, the first baseman, strikeout victim in the first inning on a full count. Steps to the plate. Kromenacher, strike 1. Kromenacher's been pitching from the stretch all evening. He delivers outside. Oh, it calls it a strike. Got the outside corner. 0-2 to Roberts. The pitch. Swung on. Over the head of Will Lee. It'll drop into center field for a base hit. So John Roberts reaches on a base hit. He's at first. Mike Dasher, who walked in the second and got stranded on the base paths, comes to bat. Roberts at first, Dasher at the plate, Kromenacher, and Earl the battery. Strike 1. And the pitch. Low and away. Ball 1. Kromenacher only 1 walk so far. And the pitch. Nice curveball for strike 2. Dasher in the hole, 1-2. Caleb Kromenacher comes set and delivers. Nice curveball. Oh, inside. Kind of dropped it right in the pot there. Or right in the basket, I guess I should say. Umpire felt it was inside. And the pitch. Fastball gets away from Earl. Roberts will move up 90 feet to second base, and we'll have a full count to Dasher. Caleb Kromenacher just overthrew that fastball. It was a 59-footer that hit the corner of the base, home plate, and bounced up in the air. Jake Earl had no chance to get a hold of that thing. Kromanacher sets, and he delivers. Swing Kurth will gobble it up. Throw it over to Wirtz for out number 1. Out number 2, that is. As Seth Wage will step up to the plate. Told you they had some unique numbers. His is number 78. Starting to see an awful lot of those numbers in major leagues as well in the 80s and the 90s and the 60s because baseball's been around for so long. A lot of the lower numbers have been retired. Strike 1 to Wage. When you look at the New York Yankees, and they barely have any numbers from 1 to 50 that are available because so many greats have played for them, and the numbers have been retired. Nice curveball, fouled off. Kromanacher's, man, that curve just kind of just bloop, drops right in. John Roberts is at third for the Red Hawks. And Wage takes a ball. So 1 on with 2 outs. Kromanacher back on the rubber. He comes set and delivers. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Roberts is stranded at third. No runs for the Riverhawks. 3.5 complete. It's Chaps 4 and Wausau 0. We'll be right back.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Marshfield Chaparrals baseball. Chaparrals leading 4-0 here as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Garrett Huber, the right fielder, will lead it off. He's the number 7 batter in the order. He grounded out into a double. He was part of a double play here in the 2nd. He walked and got wiped out as Jake Earl hit into that double play. So let's see how Garrett Huber does here for Marshfield.
Nets 4, Brewers 1.
Oh, Jake Earl is at bat. My bad. And Earl, swing and a miss. 2-1. Three and 1 to count to Jake Earl. And out to right field. Mike Dasher with the catch. So one away here in the bottom of the fourth.
Third baseman, number 2, Isaiah Byrell.
Isaiah Byrell leading number 2 batter here in the bottom of the fourth. Third baseman, grounded out. Pitcher to first base. Byrell, the number 9 hitter in the order. And the pitch from Heenfus. Ball 1. Somehow I missed Garrett Huber's at bat. I fixed it. 1-2 the count to Byrell. I know what I did. I know what I didn't do. He grounds it to the right field side, and he's going to... Are we giving a hit or an error? And a hit it is. Thank you to our official score.
Number 19, Nathan Kromenacher.
Byrell reaches first on a base hit. Thomas Brown has had an adventure at second tonight. Seems like a lot of the ground balls keep finding him. Top of the order now. Nathan Kromenacher. Single. Reached on an error. Scored a run. Takes ball 1. Heenfus delivers. Ball 2. Cancel now the sun is gone. Peek behind the clouds. Lights now starting to take effect on the field here at Jack Hackman. Nice curveball, strike 1. Two on one with Kromenacher. Nathan, that is. In the pitch. Swung on, fouled back for strike 2. Over the screen. Two and 2. Isaiah Byrell at first. And the pitch. Swung on. Brown. Flips it to Osnes for the out. So Kromenacher reaches first on a fielder's choice. And Byrell
First baseman, number 5.
is thrown out. As Thomas Brown tosses to Alex Osnes for the out. So 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth. Luke Wirtz. A single, fielder's choice, and run scored. Strike 1. Strike 2. So Luke Wirtz in the hole 0-2. Heenfus' pitch inside, called the ball. 2 away here, bottom of the fourth. Nathan Kromenacher at first. Luke Wirtz at the plate. Outside, count even at 2. Pretty muggy night out here yet. The wind is starting to kind of pick up. No, it hasn't. It's really gotten quiet. And that ball, that tell you, the Shaps hitters keep finding that hole between first and second. And Kromenacher is going to stretch it to third. As Wirtz with another base hit.
Pitcher, number 18, Caleb Kromenacher.
Caleb Kromenacher can help himself right here with a hit. 2 singles on the night and a run scored and an RBI. Kromenacher throws right and bats left. Fly ball high to center field. Right center field is going to drop. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. And Kromenacher with a triple, 2 RBIs. So a 2-run triple for Caleb Kromenacher. It's now 6-0 Marshfield. It's always hardest to get that 3rd out. Jason Kurth with a ground out and a single and a run scored. It's now 6-0. Count is even at 1 to Kurth. Heenfuss from the windup. Steps off. Bugs, yeah, the bugs are kind of around, trust me. Slaps it to left field. Another run is in. So Kurth with an RBI single to left. Nick Stubbe will go out to talk to his pitcher, John Heenfuss. The gates have kind of opened up for scoring for Marshfield. They had 2 outs. And 3 runs now have scored with 2 outs. And Riley Bushak, the left fielder, steps in the batter's box. He popped up to the shortstop and was thrown out at home on a close play by the right fielder, Mike Dasher, to Nick Stubbe. And a swing and a miss for Bushak. 0-1. Field lights starting to take effect now, as you can kind of see back in the distance. Sunlight fading high in the clouds are turning pink. 1-1. Seventh batter of the inning for Marshfield. Strike 2. Nice pitch. Bushak in the hole, 1-2. 2 away, Jason Kurth at first. The pitch. High and away. Count even at 2. Heenfuss will check the runner and deliver the pitch. Swung on right field. Dasher giving chase, and he makes the play. 3 runs here in the bottom of the 4th. 1 left on. Let's check the hits. 1, 2, 4 hits. And 1 left on base. So 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 left on. It's now Marshfield 7, Wausau 0. Back after this.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like they're having an awful lot of fun at Nasonville Dairy. Pretty doggone good cheese curds there. Trust me, they're good. The catcher for Wausau will lead off here in the 5th. And that person is Nick Stewie. Strikeout victim in the 2nd. Caleb Kromenacher has struck out 8 so far. And only given up 2 hits. Leads him off with a strike. 7-0 here for the Chaparrals. And the pitch swung on, foul down the third baseline, strike 2. Strong showing by the pitcher tonight, Caleb Kromenacher. The pitch, curveball high. Boy, that curveball's been nasty tonight by Kromenacher. Drops right in the basket. And the pitch. Swung on, chopper, foul. Stubby hangs alive, stays alive, 1-2. Got a good check of the radar a little bit ago. People were a little concerned about rain. It's not going to happen tonight, not now. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, got a piece of it. Got just a tiny piece of it. And the pitch coming up. Foul back. Stubby hanging on. Fun time at the ballpark. This is a great place to come watch a game, ladies and gentlemen. Kromenacher gets the sign, is set, and the pitch. Swung on, popped up. Will Lee calls for it. Makes the out, makes the catch. One away here in the top of the 5th. So Jordan Heerdfoos the pitcher. Flew out to Nathan Kromenacher in center, is only at bat, so he's 0 for 1. And that pitch was about a 9-foot high fastball. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Or pardon me, strike 1. So Heerdfoos with a count even. Strike 2. One away here in the top of the 5th. 9 Ks for Nathan Kromenacher. Or Caleb, excuse me. That ball in the dirt. Count even, 2-2. So Jordan Heerdfoos, the pitcher. Just got a touch of it. 2-2. can see the sweat on Caleb Kromenacher. He's soaked through that jersey. Herenfuss still stays alive. Kind of interesting weather here in Wisconsin. We're sweltering in high 80s, low 90s humidity, and by Wednesday you're looking at a high of about 66. Full count now to Herenfuss. Wausau friends, if I'm mispronouncing that name, my apologies. I've heard about 4 different pronunciations of his name tonight. Swing and a miss. Nope. Checked it. Got a foul. Foul tip. Vinny and I are doing the hey-o. Way-o. Longest at bat on the evening for Caleb Kromenacher. And it continues. Now the question is, who's going to blink first, Herenfuss or Kromenacher? Strike 3. 10 strikeouts for Caleb Kromenacher.
Second baseman, number 12, and tonight's hit was our beer batter, Thomas Brown.
So Thomas Brown, a strikeout victim in the 3rd inning, will face Caleb Kromenacher the second time. 10 strikeouts for Caleb Kromenacher, and we're only in the 5th. Leads him off with a strike. Young man, Mr. Caleb Kromenacher, doing well tonight on the mound for Marshfield. The pitch. Low, ball 1. Foul back. 1-2. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th, and Marshfield leading 7-0. Kromenacher, the pitch. Full count, or pardon me, 2-2. Tried that curveball, just a little bit outside. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 strikeouts and a pop out, and it still remains Marshfield 7, Wausau nothing. Back after this.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Citizens State Bank of Loyal is your independently owned community bank with locations just a short drive or walk from where you work and live. Citizens State Bank of Loyal invites you to a banking relationship that will always put you first. Personal, business, and agricultural services provided by people that live just across town and around the corner. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we pride ourselves in our involvement in the communities we serve. See us today in Neillsville, Marshfield, Spencer, Granton, and Loyal. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
New pitcher for the Riverhawks, number 24, Peyton Nelson.
Peyton Nelson now will come in relief of Jordan Hirnfuss. Nelson was in center. I'm not sure about the other changes. All I can tell you is that Caleb Kromenacher is on a roll. 11 strikeouts so far in this game. And Marshfield cruising along 7-0 as we head to the bottom of the fifth. Not sure of the other defensive changes. Will Lee will lead off the bottom of the fifth for Marshfield. 0 for 2 in the night. Strikeout and a ground out. RBI. And the pitch from Nelson. Ball 1. Hirnfuss with 4 innings in the book. Get a chance to get the defensive changes and do some tallying on his numbers. Strike. Count even. Ball on the strike. To Will Lee. The pitch popped up. It's going to shout in the shallow center field for a base hit for Will Lee. Fell right in between Nelson and Brown.
Right fielder, number 7, Garrett Huber.
Wage is now in center. Called strike 1. To Garrett Huber, the right fielder. Trying to hold a whole bunch of papers down because we got fans going because it's pretty stuffy up here. Strike 2. Peyton Nelson, the new pitcher for Wausau. Good knockdown by Nick Stubbe. Call. It's now 1-2. Will Lee at first. Bottom of the fifth, nobody out. Nelson delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for Garrett Huber. So 1 away. Brings up Jake Earl, the catcher. Earl 0 for 2 on the night, a ground out and a fly out. Ball 1. One away with Will Lee at first. Jake Earl, the batter. Peyton Nelson, the pitcher. Throw to first. Will Lee is safe. And the pitch. Strike. Count even 1-1. Earl looking for his first hit of the night. Grounded into a double play and flew out to the right fielder. 2-2. Left-handed pitcher Peyton Nelson for the Riverhawks. Comes set to the plate. Full count now to Jake Earl. 3-2. And Nelson delivers. Now it's 3-2. Thought it was 3-2 before. We'll go from there. Peyton steps off. Peyton Nelson. Jake Earl steps out. Everybody gets reset. Fouled off. As Will Lee was running the second, putting on the hit and run. Playing a little bit of Toto in the background. Gotta like 80s tunes, that's for sure. Full count here to Jake Earl. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 2 away. Brings up Isaiah Byrell, the number 9 hitter. Ground out victim both times. Strike called. Will Lee still at first, 2 away. Isaiah Byrell at the plate. In the hole, 0-1. The pitch from Nelson. No, he throws it over to first to John Roberts. Lee back in time. Nelson's pitch. High and away for ball 1. Peyton Nelson's first inning of work tonight. Strike 2. 1-2. The pitch. Strike 3 called. So 1 hit, 1 left on, no runs. 5 innings completed. It is Marshfield 7 and Wausau nothing. Back after this.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Get a jump start on college or speed up your degree with a transferable class from Mid-State Technical College this summer. There are 130 classes to choose from, online or in person, taught by instructors who are experts in their field. Get info on the Mid-State Technical College summer classes at mstc.edu.
Keep moving ahead with the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Center through July 2nd. Up to $150 in rebates on Goodyear tires with a Goodyear credit card subject to credit approval. The summer tire event at Sherrill Tire. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Marshfield Chaparral Baseball. Joe Anderson and Vinny Villarreal here from Jack Hackman Park in Marshfield. Pitching line on John Herrenfuss for the Wausau Riverhawks. 4 innings, 11 hits, no walks, 1 strikeout, 7 runs given up. As Peyton Nelson came in and pitched the 5th. Tell you, this young man for Marshfield, Caleb Kromenacher, 11 strikeouts so far in the evening. As we head to the 6th inning. Top of the order now, leading off the 6th inning for Wausau. Alex Osnes struck out twice, once looking and once swinging. 0 for 2 in the night. And Kromenacher with a strike to lead him off. Ball 1. Count even, a ball and the strike to Osnes. Sixth inning here from Jack Hackman Field. Strike 2. Wausau looking to score their first run here of the night. Haven't had too many base runners. As Caleb Kromenacher has been very sharp tonight. Just as I say that, he throws a 59-foot fastball. Bounces in front of the plate. Count even at 2-2. Just take away the fact that he's got 11 strikeouts on the night. Two and 2 to Osnes. And the pitch. Hit him. No, it didn't. We got a full count. Kind of at an odd angle back here, looking through heads and shoulders. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Count is full to the leadoff hitter, Alex Osnes. And the pitch. Foul back. Count remains full, 3-2. And a swing. And a foul. Tip. Big bender curve. Osnes really making Kromenacher work here. He hasn't had this many full counts on the evening. Just a few here and there. Foul back. About the 8th or 9th pitch of this at bat. There, he got him. Strikeout, victim number 12. So 12 strikeouts on the night for Caleb Kromenacher.
Number 9, Zach Pearson.
Zach Pearson has flown out in his 2 at-bats, center field and right field. 0 for 2. Gets ball 1. And the pitch. Ball down the third baseline. Count even and a ball in the strike. Zach Pearson waits Kromenacher's pitch. Here it comes. At curveball. Didn't drop that time. Boy, if Kromenacher hangs that down right over the plate, someone's going to crush that for a home run. Three and one. Kromenacher throwing a lot of pitches this inning. And a base hit up the middle for Zach Pearson. We'll bring up Peyton Nelson.
Pitcher number 24, Peyton Nelson.
Nelson, one of the few that has put the ball in play for the Riverhawks tonight. A single and a strikeout. Zach Pearson at first, Peyton Nelson at the dish. Kromenacher with the throw over to first. Luke Wirtz will put the tag on, but Pearson back in time. And the pitch. High. Ball 1. Fouled back. Count even at a ball in the strike. Marshfield leading 7-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. Wausau looking to score, the top of the 6th. Wausau looking to scratch a run over. Nelson drifts it over to right field, and almost caught by Huber. Pearson runs to third. And Nelson will get a double. So Zach Pearson gets to third. Peyton Nelson with a double to right field, just out of the glove of Garrett Huber. 1 away, 2 on, brings up John Roberts, number 55. Swing and a miss. So Caleb Kromenacher was cruising along. Struck out the leadoff batter here in the top of the 6th, and since then has given up 2 hits, a single and a double. Foul back, he's got Roberts 0-2. Roberts a strikeout victim and a single in his 2 at-bats. Fouls that out of play. Roberts in the hole, 0-2. Caleb Krobenacher delivers. Good stop by Jake Earl. 1-2 now to Roberts. Zach Pearson at third and Peyton Nelson at second. Pitch. Called ball 2. 2-2. Roberts. Fly ball. Center fielder Nathan Kromenacher under it. Makes the catch. Guns at the third. And a sac fly for John Roberts. And Wausau on the board. It's 7-1 with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Peyton Nelson advances to third. So Mike Dasher comes to the plate. Drew a walk and grounded out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And Dasher with a fly ball to center field. Nathan Kromenacher camps under it. And he couldn't see it. Lost it in the lights. And he made the catch? Guess he did. Nathan Kromenacher psyched us all out. Garrett Huber made the catch. It was hard to tell who did what. 2 hits, 1 run, no errors, and 1 left on. Wausau on the board. It's now 7-1. Back after this.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right. Free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Back to the top of the order for center fielder, number 19, Nathan Kromenacher.
Nathan Kromenacher will lead off the bottom of the 6th, trying to get the defensive changes for Wausau. There's a lot. Zach Pearson went to second. Mike Dasher went to third. And Jordan Hurenfuss went to right. Those are the changes I have so far. 2-1 count. To Nathan Kromenacher. 2-2 now. Nathan Kromenacher, the leadoff hitter tonight. A single, a ground out, a fielder's choice, 2 runs scored. As we're in the 6th. The bottom of the 6th. Peyton Nelson now pitching for Wausau. And a base hit right up the middle for Nathan Kromenacher. His second hit of the night. Luke Wirtz now at bat. A single. A fielder's choice and a single. So he's 2 for 3 tonight and 2 runs scored. A 7-1 lead for the Shaps. And the pitch from Nelson called a strike. Luke Wirtz, also the manager for Marshfield. Nelson's pitch is low and away. Ball 1. Popped up. Will it stay in play? Yes, it does. John Roberts makes the catch for out number 1.
Pitcher number 18, Caleb Kromenacher.
Caleb Kromenacher steps in now for Marshfield. Kromenacher on the night, a single, and a triple, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs. Ball high for ball 1 at pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2 or strike 1. Vinny and I have been here since 3 o'clock today. Good thing we like baseball. Strike 2 called. One and 2 to Caleb Kromenacher. And the pitch inside for ball 2. The pitch in the dirt. Count is now 3-2. Peyton Nelson, the second inning of work for the Riverhawks. And a walk for Caleb Kromenacher. So Kromenacher's on the base paths. Nathan at second, Caleb at first. Jason Kurth now steps in. Grounded out. Single run scored, single, and an RBI. 2 for 3 on the night. Bases first and second base man by the Kromenachers. Nick Stubbe will go out and talk to his pitcher, Peyton Nelson. No scoring for Marshfield since the fourth inning when they pushed over 3. 3 in the fourth, 3 in the third, and 1 in the first. Sixth inning saw Wausau score their first run. And the pitch from Nelson. Ball 1. Nelson from the stretch. Strike. Count even. Ball on the strike. We sure hope you had a great July 4th celebration this weekend. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2 to count to Jason Kurth. And the pitch. Drilled to right field is going to stay fair. And it's foul. Hearing Fuss give chase, but it was foul. Kurth stays alive. 1-2. 1 out. Kromenacher's at first and second. Kurth the batter. And the pitch from Nelson. Swung on. Through the hole at third. And he's coming in. So Nathan Kromenacher Kurth with a single. And an error will allow Nathan Kromenacher to come across home plate. Nelson delivers to Riley Bushak, their left fielder, who is 0 for 3 on the evening. And he takes ball 1. Riley Bushak. Nelson threw so hard, knocked his pitch off, knocked his hat off. He threw so hard. 2-0 to count to Bushak. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Strike called. 2-1. Bushak looking for his first hit on the night. And the pitch. Little blooper to the shortstop. Osnes can't handle it. It's going to drift into left field. And Caleb Kromenacher will come across. And the official score gives it a base hit. So Riley Bushak with an RBI.
Shortstop, number 9, Will Lee.
So both of the Kromenachers have scored. Riley Bushak at first. Jason Kurth at second. Will Lee the batter. And he takes strike 1. Lee on the night, a strikeout, a ground out, and a single. So 1 for 2, or 1 for 3. His fourth at bat tonight. And he hits a little blooper over the shortstop. It's going to go over Osnes' head. And now we've got bases full with 1 out.
Right fielder, number 7, Garrett Huber.
So Garrett Huber on the night for the chance to add another RBI or two to his number. A ground out, a strikeout, and a single and an RBI on the night. 1 for 3. He'd like to make it 2 for 4. Nelson's pitch is down and away for ball 1. Seventh batter of the inning for Peyton Nelson. So Garrett Huber, 1-0 count to him. The pitch swung on, foul back. 9-1, Marshfield here in the 6th inning. Bottom of the 6th. Strike 2 called. 1-2 to Garrett Huber. Bases loaded, 1 out. Peyton Nelson from the windup and the delivery. Low, ball 2. Huber 2-2. Nelson's pitch. High, full count. No place to put him. Full count. Swung on, fouled back. A lot of battles between batters and pitchers here in the last 2 innings. Peyton Nelson's pitch. Swung on, fouled back again. Garrett Huber. Here's Nelson's pitch. Swung on, popped up. Will it stay in play? And it does. And a great catch by Nick Stubbe for the second out. 2 outs now. Bases loaded yet for Jake Earl. Grounded into a double play. Flew out and struck out. 0 for 3 on the night. Jason Kurth at third, Riley Bushak at second, and Will Lee at first. 2 runs have scored here in the bottom of the 6th. It's 9-1, Marshfield. And strike 1 called to Jake Earl. Peyton Nelson, if he can get out of this jam. Bases loaded situation with 2 out. Here's the pitch. That's outside for ball 1. This is the 8th hitter of the inning that Nelson has faced. And Earl is the number 8 hitter. Swing and a miss, strike 2. One and 2 the count to Jake Earl. And the pitch from Nelson is high and inside for ball 2. 2-2 the count. Peyton Nelson in his second inning of work. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Bases loaded jam. He gets out of it.
4 hits, no errors, 3 left.
4 hits, 2 runs, and 3 left on. Chaparral's lead 9-1. We'll be back after this.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauernfeind Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Marshfield Chaparral Baseball. Zaleski Sports, the Central Wisconsin leader in online sports broadcasting. I'm Joe Anderson, joined by Vincent Villarreal. Nathan Kromenacher will now come to the mound and pitch for the Chaparrals. Caleb Kromenacher on the night with 12 strikeouts. Started to kind of run out of gas in the sixth. Gave up a run. So Nathan will come in the seventh. And will face 9-1-2. He will face Isaiah Byrol. Pardon me, excuse me, wrong side. He will face the 6-7-8 hitters, Seth Wage, Nick Stubbe, and Jordan Hinnerfuss. I have a hard time saying that name. If you're a Wausau viewer, I apologize if I'm saying that name wrong. I'm doing the best I can with it. I've heard about 4 different pronunciations of that gentleman's last name. Nathan Kromenacher now on the bump for Marshfield. They now lead 9-1. Foul back for strike one. Wage on the night, 2 strikeouts, 1 looking, 1 swinging. 0 for 2. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. So Nathan Kromenacher ahead on the count, 0-2. And the pitch, outside, ball 1. Two and two, my bad. Looking through several more heads now. Slap to first base. Wirtz will scoop it up and get the play unassisted. Okay, all righty. 21 is at first. They've made some changes to the They don't report their changes to us up here. Hunter Korger is now at first.
Hunter Korger now playing first base for the Chaparrals.
And that pitch fouled back. Nick Stubbe, the catcher at bat. He's in the hole 0-1. The pitch. Swung on, fouled down the first base side. 0-2 to Stubbe. Struck out and popped up to the shortstop. 0 for 2 on the night. Pitch is high. Ball 1. And the pitch in the dirt, ball 2. 2-2 the count to Nick Stubbe. Nathan Kromenacher. The pitch chopped. Going to stay foul. Nope, it's going to go foul down the third base side. Isaiah Byro will let that go foul. Hunter Korger has now replaced Luke Wirtz at first defensively. Not sure who's in center. I know who's on first. Ha, ha, ha. But they've made some defensive changes. We're not sure where everybody has gone. I think the Kromenacher brothers just switched positions. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Stubbe out on strikes for the second out of the 7th.
Right fielder, number 6, Jordan Hannafus.
Jordan Hirnfuss now in right. Flew out, struck out looking. 0 for 2 on the night. 2 away here in the top of the 7th. It's 9-1, Marshfield leading here in the top of the 7th. Nathan Kromenacher on the mound for Marshfield. Strike 1. Strike 2. And a pitch from Kromenacher. Outside for ball 1. Vinny's my other set of eyes. He's only got 2 people to look through. I get to look through 3, sometimes 5. Depends on who comes up. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So 3 up, 3 down for Nathan Kromenacher. 2 strikeouts in the top of the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. 6.5 complete. It's Marshfield 9, Wausau 1.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Officially 6 people have asked me when the fireworks start tonight.
Well, Well, we're back here from Jack Hackman Field. And Marshfield leading 9-1. Got some of the defensive changes figured out for the Riverhawks. Thomas Brown is in left. Seth Wage has moved to center. Jordan Hierenfuss is in right. Zach Pearson at second. Mike Dasher has moved to third. I believe Peyton Nelson is still on the mound for the Riverhawks. Yes, he is. Nick Stubbe still catching, and John Roberts still at first for Wausau. Marshfield now in the bottom of the 7th inning. Strike one called to Isaiah Byrell. The number 9 hitter, Byrell on the night, 0 for 3, 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Or pardon me, no, a groundout,
Number 2, Isaiah Byrell.
a single, and a strikeout. Count even at 1. Now it's 1-2. That pitch goes awry. It's now 2-2. Pitch from Nelson. Hit the Wage in center. He'll camp under it and make the play for out number 1.
Pitcher number 19, Nathan Kromenacher.
Nathan Kromenacher, who's now come in for brother Caleb. 3 runs scored on the night. Single. Fielder's choice. Reached on an error. And another single. No RBIs tonight for Nathan Kromenacher. And chops that one foul. Marshfield leading 9-1 here in the bottom of the 7th with 1 away. Nathan Kromenacher is the leadoff batter. Second batter of this inning. 9-1-2. Count even at a ball and a strike. Pitch from Nelson. Ball 2. He throws so hard he knocks his hat off. His hat will fly off his head. That young man's really reaching back and putting some pepper behind that pitch. And that one's outside. It's now 3-1 to Nathan Kromenacher. And the pitch. Inside for ball 4. Another cap loosener.
First baseman number 21, Hunter Korger.
So Hunter Korger steps in. His first at bat of the night. One away here in the bottom of the 7th. As Hunter Korger is at the plate. Takes strike 1. His first at bat of the night. Replaced Luke Wirtz at first in the 6th. Strike 2. So Korger falls behind in the count, 0-2. Nathan Kromenacher at first. Nelson's pitch. Ball 1. One and 2 to Hunter Korger. Peyton Nelson from the stretch. And the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. As Caleb Kromenacher
Number 18, Caleb Kromenacher.
comes to bat. 3 runs scored on the night. A single, a triple, and a walk. 3 RBIs for Mr. Caleb Kromenacher. Strike call. Peyton Nelson doing quite well for Wausau as he came in. And the pitch. Low and inside for ball 1. Four innings by Jordan Hoyenfuss. Peyton Nelson's come in the 5th. His 3rd inning work, and that's a base hit right up the box for Caleb Kromenacher. Nathan Kromenacher will advance to 2nd. You got 2 on and 2 out.
Second baseman, number 22, Jason Kurth.
As Jason Kurth steps in. 2 on, 2 out. Kurth on the night. Ground out, single, 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 and an RBI. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Two away here in the bottom of the 7th. Nelson gets the sign, checks the runners, and delivers. Strike 2. 0-2 to Jason Kurth. And Nelson will step off and then step back on again. Kromenacher's on the base paths again with 2 outs. Kurth hits it to Pearson, tosses it to Osnes for out number 3. 2 left on.
For the Chaparrals in the bottom of the 7th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left.
So no runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. 7 innings completed. It's 9-1. Marshfield back after this.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
Welcome back. Joe Anderson bringing you play-by-play of tonight's Marshfield Chaparral game as they host the Wausau Riverhawks. They're leading as we go into the 8th inning, 9-1. And it's been the Kromenacher brothers, Caleb and Nathan, on the mound doing the most damage.
Pinch hitting for the Riverhawks, number 1, Graham Laporte.
Graham Laporte will bat for Thomas Brown. Laporte's first at-bat of the game. Facing Nathan Kromenacher as we get underway here. Caleb Kromenacher with 12 strikeouts. Nathan has 2 in his 1 inning of work so far. So Graham Laporte will step in to face Nathan Kromenacher in the top of the 8th. And takes strike one. The reported attendance tonight, 31,300. Ball outside for ball one. Vinny is skeptical of the. Ball and a strike to Laporte. The pitch. Chopper. High chopper. Nathan Kromenacher over to Hunter Korger for out number 1.
Number 2.
So the top of the order, Alex Osnes will step in. Strikeout victim twice. Actually, all 3 times at bat. 2 times swinging, 1 time looking. 0 for 3 in the night for the shortstop for Wausau. Nathan Kromenacher pitching from the stretch. Strike 1. Nathan came in the 7th. This is his 2nd inning of work. And ball 1. 1-1 the count to Alex Osnes. Jake Earl still behind the plate for Marshfield. And the pitch. Swing and fouled off. 1-2. Kind of approaching the 10 o'clock hour here. Thank you for sticking with us. You know, a lot of you've got to go back to work tomorrow as the long July 4th weekend is coming to a close. And that darn W word comes back, work. And the pitch to Osnes. He swings a chopper. Will be fielded by Byrell. Guns it over. Korger can't get it. Are we giving him a hit?
Number 9, Zach Pearson.
So Zach Pearson will step in as Osnes reached. 1 away here in the top of the 8th. Pearson on the night. A single, a run scored, and 2 flyouts. So 1 for 3. Strike 1 called. Nathan Kromenacher on the mound for the Chaparrals. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Alex Osnes at first. Zach Pearson at the plate. 1 out here in the top of the 8th for Wausau. They trail 9-1. And the pitch. High and inside for ball 1. Kromenacher's pitch. Swung on, hit down in the hole between third and short. Back-to-back base hits for Wausau. So Osnes at second, Zach Pearson at first. And Peyton Nelson now steps in. Nelson on the night, a single, a strikeout, and a double. So 2 for 3 on the night for Mr. Nelson. And he takes ball 1. Ball 2. Nathan Kromenacher starting to struggle now. He's got runners at first and second with one out here in the 8th inning. Second inning of work. And the pitch. Strike. Nice curveball, dropped it in. 2-1 the count to Nelson. And the pitch. Swung on, foul down the third baseline. 2-2. And the pitch. Swung on and miss for strike 3. For the second out of the inning, John Roberts now
Number 55, John Roberts.
will step in to the batter's box for the Riverhawks. Mr. Roberts on the night, a strikeout, a single, and a sac fly with an RBI. So 1 for 2, and he'll hit that to left field. And that's it. As Riley Bushak makes the catch for out number 3. No runs.
1 hit, 1 error, 2 left.
No runs, no hits, 1 left, 2 left on. Or pardon me, 2 hits. And it's still Marshfield 9, Wausau 1. Back after this messages.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Citizens State Bank of Loyal is your independently owned community bank with locations just a short drive or walk from where you work and live. Citizens State Bank of Loyal invites you to a banking relationship that will always put you first. Personal, business, and agricultural services provided by people that live just across town and around the corner. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we pride ourselves in our involvement in the communities we serve. See us today in Neillsville, Marshfield, Spencer, Granton, and Loyal. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We head to the bottom of the 8th inning, and for the Chaparrals, leading off is the left fielder, Riley Bushak. Made that catch to end the top of the 8th. Bushak on the night. Popped out. Thrown out at home. Flew out. Single and an RBI. So 1 for 4. This is his 5th at bat. Or 2 for 4. Takes strike 1. Peyton Nelson still on the mound for Wausau. 0-2 now to Bushak. And the pitch from Nelson. It's going to drop in front of the left fielder, Thomas Brown. Alex Osnes and Thomas Brown both going for the ball that just dropped in between them. Bushak with a single.
Number 9, Will Lee.
Will Lee, the shortstop at bat. Strikeout, ground out, single. 2 for 4 in the night. Peyton Nelson, the pitch. Called for strike 1. Riley Bushak at first. Will Lee at the plate. Lee swings for strike number 2. 0-2 to Will Lee. past 10 o'clock here in Marshfield. And we're in the 8th inning, the bottom of the 8th. And the pitch swung on. It's Chopper. It's going to go to Osnes, who will glove it. And his pitch gets past Roberts. And they're going to award Will Lee a base hit. Bushok has now advanced to second. Will Lee is at first. And Garrett Huber in the box. Ground out, strikeout, and pop out. 0 for 3. Ball 1 from Peyton Nelson, that pitch outside. Nelson comes set. The pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. Riley Bushok at second, Will Lee at first. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 8th for Marshfield. They lead 9-1. And the pitch from Nelson swung on, popped up, back out of play. I believe the 10-run rule is still in effect, right, Vin? It is, okay. Okay. Huber pops it up. Is it going to stay in play? Stubbe camps under it, makes the catch for out number 1.
Pinch hitting number 13, Caden Schillinger.
Caden Schillinger will step in now to bat for Jake Earl. He'll pinch hit. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 away, 2 on here in the bottom of the 8th for Marshfield. That ball gets away from Stubbe, but nobody advances. Not far enough to help anybody move along. Good play by Stubbe to keep it in front of him. Count even at a ball on the strike. Pitch from Nelson. Strike 2. Good stop for Stubbe. Count even at 2-2. Caden Schillinger, the batter for the Chaparrals. The pitch. Another good stop by Stubbe. He keeps losing his hat. That young man throws that hard that his hat just flies off. Schillinger is out. No. What do we got? Schillinger out on strikes for the second out. Isaiah Byrell now batting. And he pops it up to the right fielder. Heron Foose and makes the third out, so no runs.
Bottom of the 8th for the Chaparrals, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left.
2 left on base for the Chaparrals. 2 hits for them, but no runs scored. We head to the top of the 9th, the last chance for Wausau coming up. Back after this.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Get a jump start on college or speed up your degree with a transferable class from Mid-State Technical College this summer. There are 130 classes to choose from, online or in person, taught by instructors who are experts in their field. Get info on the Mid-State Technical College summer classes at mstc.edu.
Keep moving ahead with the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Center through July 2nd. Up to $150 in rebates on Goodyear tires with a Goodyear credit card subject to credit approval. The summer tire event at Sherrill Tire. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Hey friends, Nasonville Dairy has fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. Last chance for Wausau. As they trail 9-1, we head to the top of the ninth. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Mike Dasher, Seth Wage, and Nick Stubbe, set the bat. And Caleb Kromanacher has moved to catcher. Caleb Kromanacher now behind the plate, catching for Nathan Kromanacher. His third inning of work after relieving Caleb, who pitched 6 innings and struck out 12. Top of the ninth, last chance for Wausau. The pitch. Ground ball to Will Lee. He'll throw it over. One pitch, one away. As Korger makes the squeeze at first. Wage the batter now. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. 0 for 3 in the night. He pops it up, and it's going to go out of play. Getting past my bedtime. Anything after 10, you get kind of old and you need that time. That pitch is high for ball 1. Count is even, ball and a strike. And Seth Wage with a broken back single into left center. Wausau still alive with a base runner. Seth Wage at first. Nick Stubbe, 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a flyout on the night. 1 away, 1 on. As Stubbe steps up to face Nathan Kromanacher. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Stubbe, the number 7 hitter in the lineup tonight.
Sorry, buddy, we can't be losing fans. We got a fog.
Strike 2. And the pitch to Stubbe. Ooh, high chin music. 1-2. And the pitch. Low and away for ball 2. 2-2. Wausau trailing by 8, 9-1 here in the top of the 9th. Kromenacher will step off. They'll reset. Stubbe awaits the pitch. Here it is. He drives it foul territory, right field, and can't make the play. Garrett Huber makes a sliding attempt, but just bounced against the fence in right field. Count remains 2-2 to Nick Stubbe. The pitch. Swung on. Same side. Can it be playable? No. Oh, it was. Great catch by Hunter Korger for the second out. So 2 away. So Herrenfuss, the last out possibility for, represents the last hitter here possibly for Wausau. 0 for 3, flew out, 2 strikeouts on the night for this young man. Excuse me, swing and a miss for strike number 1. Kromenacher set. The pitch. Chopper in between first and second in the hole. And Wage advances to second as Herrenfuss with a single to right field. So Graham Laporte comes to bat. Grounded out in his one at bat in the 8th. And strike 1 to Laporte. Wage and Herrenfuss first and second. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two away here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Graham Laporte and Wausau down to their last strike. 2 on, 2 out, trailing by 8. The pitch. 2-2. Laporte came in as a pinch hitter in the 8th and moved to left. 2-2 the count. The pitch. In the dirt. It's going to be full, 3-2. Runners will be moving on the pitch with 2 outs. Nathan Kromenacher on the rubber, comes set. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fouled. Still remains 3-2. And that's the ball game as the point strikes out for out number 3. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on as Marshfield gets the win tonight by the score of 9-1 over the Wausau Riverhawks. Now it's time to hear from our friends from Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Me? Yes. Really? Yeah, you had 12, and I think you had about 5 or 6. I think it was at least 5.
That's all right.
Be nice to me. I'm a retired music teacher. Hey, welcome back to Jack Hackman Field. I have the brothers here, Caleb and Nathan. And Caleb, you had 12 strikeouts tonight. What were some of the pitches you were throwing tonight?
I was sticking mainly to fastball, curveball, just throwing for strikes. If they hit it, let the defense do it. Otherwise, yeah, 12 strikeouts. Do it myself, too.
It's pretty impressive. That curveball, it really dropped it right in the bucket. I made that comment several times on the air tonight. And then your brother takes over in the 6th inning, I believe. 7th. And what were the keys to your success tonight?
I was working my fastball, hitting my spots. Didn't really throw too much off speed. Was feeling good with my fastball and just went with that.
Yeah, very impressive tonight. The Kromanacher brothers, pitching wonders here in Marshfield. And I'm going to give the mic to you, and you guys can say that you are in the house. Go ahead, fellas. Grab the mic. Do your thing.
I'm Caleb.
I'm Nathan.
And we're in a house.
And I'm in the house as well.
Thanks, boys. Oh, we got to sign off. Joe Anderson here for our Vinny Villarreal here from Jack Hackman Field. We hope you enjoyed watching tonight's broadcast of Marshfield Chaparrals baseball on Zaleski Sports, the sports leader in online sports broadcasting in Central Wisconsin. Good night, everybody.